YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Tiny Town VR, and yes folks, we're back once again, and today we are back with a brand new build. So, it's been about a week and a half since we've last done a Tiny Town episode, and I just kind of took a small little break, kind of got my creative juices flowing again. Now, if you missed the last episode, we did the bridge worm, and I'll flash it in the top right corner. Now, I have one little correction that I'm going to need to do to this. Bridge worm has arms. And yeah, I'm going to need to fix that. I'll try to fix that here soon. So today, we're going to move on to something else because I have some really cool stuff from the workshop. So the workshop became really active again. There's two creators. There's one called Framed, one called Redacted. And yes, we have some cool new stuff. So today, I think we're going to do a little bit of like a Half-Life 2 themed episode. Check those out. Ooh, those are impressive. So yeah, we got a lot of Half-Life 2, or I guess I should just say Half-Life, items here, from HEADCRABs to the walkers. You've got the gunship here, and we have some new weapons. Also, we have a portal gun, which looks really cool, but yeah, we've got some really cool weapons. So I think there's going to be another attack happening, and I'm going to do it right over here. And we're going to have, instead of the grandmas fighting, we're going to have like resistance fighters fighting. So we're going to use some of these cool new weapons like crossbows, and we have like bow and arrows. I think there's a couple other things like some swords, some knives, sawed-off shotguns. So yeah, they're going to be fighting against the Half-Life 2, and I don't know what I should call them. I know they're called like the Combine, but should I say that, or should I just say it's just like a general attack? Should we acknowledge the fact that they're Half-Life creatures or creations? I don't know, I'll let you guys decide that down in the comment section below. But anyways, we're going to be doing that here today. If you guys are excited for some more Tiny Town on the channel, maybe hit that thumbs up button. And if you guys have any suggestions for future builds, comment below. You know, I feel like some of this stuff is going to be showing up at the worst time. So, I thought about it, and I was like, how do we want to make this happen? Do we want it to be a portal, and say these this army or creatures are attacking through that? Or do we want to try something else? So I've always liked the idea of the sinkhole, and I think maybe they came from the ground. Now, if you recall War of the Worlds, the tripods actually came from the ground. I know they came from the sky and they struck down into the ground, but then they came up out of the bottom. So I'm kind of thinking something like that. I really wish I had a lightning strike. That would be kind of cool. I do in like one of the clouds, but I don't think it would work. It's like a dark cloud with a little lightning coming out of it. I don't know, we'll see what we're going to do there. But anyways, they're going to be coming from the ground. So let me go ahead and get that all prepared. Alright, so I'm in the middle of making the collapsed hole here. So this is going to look pretty cool. So I kind of pictured this part of town, which by the way, we're by the big robot invasion. This part of town is probably a lot more of these kind of little houses here that are put together. Some a little bit older shops. So I'm going to try to decorate it like that. And then, of course, you have the beach over here to the left side, which I don't know if we're going to really do anything with that this episode, but yeah, this is going to look pretty cool because we're actually starting to finally swing around and head towards the prison, so we'll make the town look a lot more complete. Alright, so I think the hole here looks pretty destroyed. I added a whole bunch of debris around here, so yeah, I'm liking the way this looks. You can kind of see down the street now. It's so weird because if you look like directly down there, you can see the bridge worm. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so let's see what this is going to look like. Now, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that things are probably not going to be to scale. So say if this is the correct scale of the walker, or I guess I should call it the strider, I'm not going to make it like that. I want to make these things really big because I want them to look really frightening. So, I don't know if we're going to call this like a Half-Life thing, but I guess we probably still should because everybody's going to notice what these are. But I'm going to scale them up a bit. So yeah, they're going to be coming up through the hole. I've got two of these. What's the difference here? Hold on, let's go grab one, two. They kind of look the same to me. So yeah, I don't think we'll need to use the second one. All right, so this one's going to be coming up from the hole here. Ooh, these are kind of creepy looking. I really want to actually use a lot of the head crabs. I feel like that's going to be really cool. Have them attached to some of the people's heads. There we go. Get another one here. That's kind of epic looking. We probably should put one more further down the street. So say this one's been out of the hole for a little bit. I'm kind of making them different sizes. That way they vary up a bit with how they look. There we go. Oh yeah, and we can have resistance fighters here fighting back. That's gonna be pretty sweet. I guess we should go ahead and put, oh, look at this. Here's one of the gunships. I'm gonna shrink this down just, oh, no, that's a little too small. I'm gonna shrink it down a little bit here. So these will be coming up, and say they came out of the ground too. There we go. Oh yeah, buddy. Alright, that looks pretty insane. Alright, so over here, you have the crab, and then you have the head crab. What if we put the crab on somebody's head? I don't know, maybe they'll be using it as a decoy. I have an idea with that. Hold on, let me go ahead and grab this. Oh, those are big. So, I would say those are a little bigger scale than they are in the game. Because, hold on, let me go ahead and grab a person here. So, a lot of times the head crab can attach to the person's head. Well, you know what? Maybe it isn't. It's fairly close. I think it might be a little bit big, but normally you see like the person or the head crab on the person. But I also don't think the people in Half-Life have square heads, so that's why you're kind of seeing it poke through. So we'll have to kind of set it like that. Oh, that's gross looking. Alright, we definitely need like a whole bunch of head crabs coming out of the hole here. Alright, so I'm currently putting these things everywhere. So yeah, they're flying out of the hole, they're attacking people. We need to get some people down here. Let's say, oh no, they attacked the clown. So let's put the clown in here. Clown's probably getting his face eaten. Alright, there we go. Put it like that. Let's go ahead and grab, let's grab this one here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's horrible looking. Alright, that's great. So, we'll have that. We'll have, of course, it possesses people, so we'll probably have a couple people going forward like they're possessed. We'll attach that to your head there. Oh yeah, that's pleasant. Alright. I need to add quite a bit more to this. Alright, so we have quite a bit more head crabs coming up. This guy's got like a stun baton. You know, it's probably actually really smart to be wearing a helmet during this. So yeah, he hit one of the head crabs up, but he's actually he's getting surrounded right now. So you got that, this lady, she's got 2 head crabs that are jumping on her. You know what's crazy about this? Like, look over in the background. There's a tsunami coming. They don't even have any clue that that's about to happen. They're more worried about the walkers and stuff. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Alright, we need to get some resistance fighters. So I think for them, we're gonna use probably the apocalypse looking people like this. So maybe there were some crazy underground people and they knew this was gonna happen. So they were prepared. Of course, they have like primitive weapons and they're using like crossbows, bow and arrows, anything they can get their hands on, but still. It's a brave group of fighters. So let's go ahead and get that. And we'll get another one here. You know we gotta add Oblivious Grandma at some point too. Just not the army. We'll just add her. Maybe she's just sitting there. You know what? Maybe she made friends. Maybe she thinks it's a dog. Maybe she's just petting a head crab. Alright, let's go ahead and set some people up here. Alright, so check out some of the new weapons that we have here. So we got the bow and arrow. I think this guy could probably hold it. So maybe he's just got it. He's pointing something out. He can have an arrow in his hand. We'll go ahead and put it something like that. We'll definitely have to put some arrows, maybe all over the place. So say they've missed a couple times, but we'll go ahead and stick like a couple arrows in like the head crabs. I don't know if that would be an instant kill, but you know, that's a thing. So maybe we'll stick a couple more right there. There we go, that looks pretty cool. So this guy over here, he's going to have a couple meat cleavers. He's ready to chop him up some head crabs. Now, as far as what they're going to do against the walkers, I don't know. You might need a little bit bigger gun. Oh, here's another really cool thing. So, of course, we would like to burn the head crabs. Do I have the backpack? I believe I do. There we go. I'm about to shrink this one down. So this is a flamethrower backpack. We'll stick that over that there, and we'll go and shrink that down. So yeah, she's coming in with a flamethrower here. Let's see. Maybe we'll have the sawed-off shotgun over here. This guy's getting ready to shoot somebody with that. And we'll go ahead and give him like a katana or a sword to his side here. Oh yeah, these people look pretty cool. Alright, this is going to be a machete guy. And he's got a little syringe here too. Maybe he's going to use that to maybe heal some people. And then, of course, we got Mr. Crossbow here. That's a little big. There we go. So yeah, he's got a crossbow. So yeah, they're coming in. They're ready to fight. I should probably add a couple more like dead head crabs. So it looks like maybe they've done something here. So we'll flip a couple up, maybe stick some arrows and stuff into them. Alright, so I'm going to go in here and start to add some of the little details as far as just the sidewalks and stuff. It's like the little benches and stuff like that. That way it doesn't look very bare here, and I'm going to make the street look as busy as possible. Alright, this wouldn't be a Tiny Town episode if we didn't have Oblivious Grandma here. So, let's go ahead and add her. Where's she at? There she is. And you know what I said about her having a pet earlier? Yes, folks, she has made friends with the HEADCRAB. We're going to call him, maybe we'll call him Bob. So Bob's going to be on the bench over here with her. She's going to be probably feeding it, or attempting to feed it. Hold on, stick it about right here. Maybe she decided to give it a pizza. So here, we're going to put a pizza there. I don't have an individual slice, do I? No, I don't think I do. Okay, let's find something for Grandma. Oh yeah, Grandma's favorite thing. She likes tacos. So let's give her a taco and give her a soda. There she goes. She made friends with Bob. So she's just watching all this happen around her. She's just kind of wondering like, what the heck? Oh well, everything looks fine. Oh man, this looks really cool from up here. And it's starting to blend in. I need to actually probably fill this out over here. Let's turn snapping back on. We need to add some sort of city over here. And really what we're running into, there's going to be beach over here without the tsunami. We might be able to squeeze something in a future episode like right here. And maybe a little over here to the right. But I'll let you guys decide what we want to put there. Alright, so I told you guys we were going to have some sort of brave distraction here. So I'm thinking some of the crazy people from the underground thought maybe if we wear a crab on our head, maybe the head crab wouldn't eat us. So there you go. You got like a crab helmet here. That looks totally legit. No way the head crabs attacked that guy. Alright, so I did download a couple other really cool things. Oh, we have this Concorde jet, which I don't really know what I'd use that for. Oh dear, that actually looks kind of cool. Huh. That's fairly impressive. It's big. I'm not going to use it this episode. But another thing that I downloaded. Oh, we got the portal gun too. That could be something. Maybe somebody got a hold of one of those. I also had, let me find, oh, here it is. We've got a F-18, and I really, really like this model, especially compared to the jets that we have here in Tiny Town. But check that thing out. Hold on, let's check the scale. Actually, look over here. So you've got the Tiny Town jets, and then you have this thing. So yeah, we could attach some missiles. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the Resistance somehow got a hold of a jet, and they're coming in, and they're going to fight the gunships here. Actually, we could have a formation here. Let's get 3 of these. Oh, okay, let's try that again. Let's get 3. Alright, so we'll stick like these here. And then I could put those little missile pieces flying off them so they're attacking the gunships. So if I go to military here, I should have some missiles. So let's use these. And then we can have some still attached to the wings here. But then we can have a lot of them flying in the air. So yeah, they're just letting loose with their missiles right now. And another thing that we can do, we can add that explosion piece in here. Maybe they actually hit one of the gunships. So let's see, where is that at? There we go. So if this is coming out the side like that, oh, that looks pretty epic. Alright, so we have the jets coming in, they're fighting. I need to fill up this back area. You know what? This is going to be the back half of the park. Because you can see how I started a park over here. So that way I can make this look a little bit better. Make these two scenes blend in a little better. There we go. Alright, so now we got a little bit more complete stuff over here. So we got the end of the park. So that's complete. There's still a gap behind it. I think I might just add debris here. Because I'm pretty sure this big robot thing was stepping in this area. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of debris over here to fill this up. There we go. And right there. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, so I need to go ahead and add a couple more cars here too in the intersection. Maybe we'll have a couple just flying through it. Everybody's trying to escape the area, but every time somebody like makes a turn or something, they see like the next disaster and they're like, well, maybe we should just sit here. There we go. Do we have a sewer grate? I was actually thinking about that. I think we do. I want to say maybe the Resistance came from the underground. Of course, I can always do maybe a subway entrance if I don't have... I could swear I have one, but if I don't have a sewer grate, we can use that. Alright, I think it's official. We don't have a sewer grate. We do have a... If I'm not mistaken, we have a subway entrance. Wait, was that in the custom parts, or was that in here? I'm going to locate a way for these people to come up out of the underground. Here we go. So, we're going to say they came from the subway. I need to find a place to stick this. Maybe on the corner here, we got a nice little gap, so this could be where the resistance came up from. This needs to be a little bit bigger. There we go. You know, it would be really cool if we could somehow do some sort of subway system, but I don't think that's something we can do. Alright, this is looking pretty complete so far. So, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions for this, we still have some area to work with, but we really did wind up pretty much tying this whole area together now. So, we're ready to start working down here. We can work out here in the ocean. Of course, I talked about doing like a hilly, like forest area out here. So, we've got quite a few options at the moment. But anyways, I think it's going to wrap it up for this episode of Tiny Town. Go and show you guys one more little walkthrough of what we did here today. Like I said, have any suggestions, comment below. Thank you guys for all the love and support on this series. You guys are amazing. And we'll see you guys next time.